Good evening and welcome to another webcast with yours truly, UFO Love. Coming to you coast to coast and around the globe. I just heard the news to another giant from the golden era of music. Joe Cocker passed away yesterday, or today, I'm not sure exactly when. Joe Cocker, I think about Woodstock, the penultimate festival of the golden era in 1969. Over 500,000 people converged on Yesker's farm in upstate New York for a festival that defined the golden era. Joe Cocker was one of the many great performers there. So I'm going to sing a song that he made very popular. Do my best here. Here we go. It's for Joe. And for all my friends, listeners. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for, and everything I need, 'cause you are so beautiful to me. Sing with me, please. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for, everything I need, 'cause you are so beautiful to me. Love you, Joe Cocker. I'm going to invite all you listeners live now, and the ones who are perhaps listening later to the archived recording of this webcast, to find a mirror. The mirror could be another person. If you're with someone right now, ask them to be your mirror. Otherwise, find a glass mirror. What I advise is, especially if it's dark, if it's night where you are, like it is here, light a candle. I'll give you a few minutes to do this. And stand or sit in front of the mirror. Take a few deep breaths. In fact, I think we'll tune in with the Adi Mantra, as we've done in previous sessions. As I've mentioned a number of times before, every webcast, like everything else I do in this life, for me is a ceremony. A sacred ceremony, a ritual. In that light, in that vein, I like to open with the invocation. The one that I use most commonly, regularly, is the Adi Mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Followed by the Mangala Charan mantra, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. So, you could do this standing or sitting. Just make yourself comfortable. Receive a deep breath, deep inhale. Exhale. Rub your palms together in front of your heart. Relax your shoulders. Relax tes épaules pour mes amis françaises. Relax tes épaules. Respirez profondément. Breathing deeply. Each breath going deeper, more relaxed. Root yourself. Feel your connection through the root chakra, Muladhara chakra, to Mother Earth. Pull the chin gently towards the throat to achieve a gentle neck lock, or chin lock. Bring your hands to your heart, prayer position, palms together. Open your crown chakra as well. Feel your connection through the Godhead. Father Sky, above, golden light showering down through this tunnel into the crown chakra. And through the root chakra, connect to Mother Earth, deep into the core of Mother Earth. If you're not familiar, just listen to the first round. We'll chant it 3 or 4 times. Comme ça. Inspire, deep inhale. Expire, expire, exhale. Puis expire commence. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. The deep inhale. Écoute. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. 4 parts, 1 for each direction, for protection. Surround yourself with light, gold and white light. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. Apply Mool Band, root lock. Squeeze it. Slowly exhale, release. Mool Band. You can relax your hands still. And keep your eyelids relaxed. Remember, I spoke about the eyelids like curtains, drawing the curtains down about 90% over the eyeballs. relax your eyes, relax your gaze. Now the curtains are drawn. Turn your eyes up towards the brow point. Feel the vibration, the nad, sound current. This beautiful mantra, these two mantras vibrating every cell of your being. Feel the bliss, the deep peace. Before we get to the mirror exercise, for those of you who joined late, suggesting an exercise is optional, of course, and there are consequences. Okay. If you have a mirror nearby, it could be another person. If not, a glass mirror will do just fine, any size. Be creative. If you don't have a proper mirror, you can use the window. If it's the right light, shade, the windows work very well. Before we get to this exercise, honoring Joe Cocker, I want to do one more mantra for Joe. It's a beautiful, simple mantra. We chant the word akal. I spoke about this in an earlier webcast. Akal, meaning deathless, beyond death, beyond time and space, eternal. Akal. In tradition, we chant this 5 times slowly to help someone with their transition from this realm to the next. So for Joe, let's do this together. Are you in? Okay. So if you like, bring your palms together. And if you need to just listen first or join in, if you've done this before. It's a long akal, 5 times. Okay, magic number. Inhale. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Visualize Joe Cocker swimming, sailing, flying through the ethers into heaven to join with David Bowie and all of his friends who are already there, his family, in celebration, singing together, celebrating a full life, a life lived to the fullest. Joe Cocker, let's hear him. Woo! I think about one of my favorite movies. I'm going to do some shows. Eventually I'm going to make some kind of a schedule, don't worry. Because I want to organize this station so that I have specific shows with themes. It's a little bit haphazard right now. So we're just getting started. We'll have the Skype connection soon, so I'll be able to receive calls from all of you en direct, live, on the air. It should be really fun. Hoping to do some soul retrieval, psychodrama sessions live with anyone who is courageous enough to do that live on the air. I promise it'll be fun. There'll be lots of laughter. And I'm a film aficionado. It's one of my favorite medium. One of my favorite films, one of my favorite directors, Julie Taymor. Let's hear it for Julie. Woo! All of her films are in my top 10 list. And of course, one of them is Across the Universe. Did anyone see that movie? Yes. Woo! Yeah. I saw it when it first came out on the big screen. Wow, I was like, my jaw was just hanging open throughout almost the whole movie. I was like, oh my God, what a masterpiece. It was if, the feeling was, for me, was as if the Beatles composed all of the songs in that soundtrack for that movie. You know what I'm saying? It was that good and perfect. It's like, wow. I know when they invited Paul McCartney to a screening, he was singing along too, watching it. And Joe Cocker is in the film, in case you didn't see it. Or he's got a juicy role in the film, where he gets to sing "Come Together." Come together right now over me. And for me, it's not so surprising that his role in that part of the movie was as a pimp, because he plays it so well. Well, it's more than that. He plays several roles. It's beautiful how he transforms. He's a shapeshifter in the movie. So he's not only a pimp. Before he's a pimp, he's a rubbie. He's a street person. He plays each of these personae perfectly. You know, and I say it was not surprising because it reminds me of a joke. This is honoring Merle the Pearl, okay? My grandmother, Merle. One of her favorite lines was, that's what the hooker said to the sailor. There's a joke about this song, which is kind of along the same line. I think Joe will laugh along with us, hopefully. The joke goes like this. What did Sadie, the trickster, say to her Johns? Anybody want to hazard a guess? Yes. Come together right now over me. Okay. All right, now so we got that out of the way, the lowbrow humor. Forgive me. It's too late, I know. If we can't have a laugh about sex and sexuality, then for me there's something dearly wrong. Don't you agree? I know some people will disagree, and let's agree to disagree then, all right? Because without a sense of humor, whatever the topic, whatever the theme, we're in trouble. In my book, we're in deep doo-doo, i.e. the poop story. You know. Let's see. Any responses there? Okay. Someone's banging their head on the forehead. Anyhow, so we're getting back to the angelic realms with our dear friend, dearly departed friend Joe. My suggestion is to look into a mirror. I want to distinguish between looking and seeing. So I prefer to say see into the mirror. Seeing, then, for me, is about gazing, not looking. It's relaxing the eyes. Relax your eyelids so they're partially closed. So you can still see yourself. And as I say, the candlelight helps too. Dim the light, or just use candlelight. And focus on the third eye point, the brow point, between the eyebrows. If you can relax the gaze, you'll see very clearly and quickly that you can see both the eyes, you can see your entire face beautifully. You see that? It's not looking. Looking, we can't do this. That's why, when people look at one another, they have to focus on one eye. It's a bit of a mind fuck, isn't it? Because I always think of this one teacher of mine, beautiful teacher, he had this habit, a nervous habit, which was corrected later on. He went through this healing crisis, like a lot of us do at some point in our adult life. All these nervous habits kind of shifted. Before that, he had this habit of vacillating his eyes quickly, like back and forth from my right eye to my left. So if he was looking me and talking to me, he would look from right to left eye, right eye, and kind of blah, 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 blah. It was kind of freaky. You know? It's like, well, Tony, just pick one eye, okay? And this was quite a few years ago. It wasn't until later that I realized, we can see both eyes of the person. We can see the whole visage, the whole face. If we relax our gaze, it doesn't matter how close or far you are from the person. If one can relax their gaze, you can see the whole being. You can see both eyes. So focus at your third eye point. Relax your gaze. Keep breathing deeply. And sing with me. And Joe. Comme ça. If you want, you can put your hands over your heart in prayer position, or just place one palm. For me, I put left hand over right, but if it feels better to put right over left, on your heart chakra, right in the center of your chest. Breathe. Respire. Relax. And begin. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for, and everything I need. 'Cause you are so beautiful to me. Feel the love. This is a love affair with the self, with your deepest essence. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for, and everything I need. 'Cause you are so beautiful to me. And if the love is going deeper, there might be some eros too. You might want to take your clothes off, to really acknowledge and appreciate yourself and your total vulnerable, nude self. If there's anyone else in the room, tell them to look away. If you have a full-length mirror, that's even better, so you can see your whole body. And again, with that eye gazing, the third eye point, relaxed, you can see your whole being from head to toe, eyes, head, torso, legs, and all the other parts. Let's try and sing it once more for those who want to strip down a little bit. Is it getting warm in there too? So hands over the heart, any one of the three hearts, the navel point, chest, heart, center, third eye. You can place your hands over your third eye, just high enough so you can still see, and chant again. I'm going to take a sip here. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for, and everything I need for. You are so beautiful to me. Give yourself a big hand. Woo! But don't leave yet. There's more. Stay present. Stay present. A lot of feelings can come up if you're doing this mirror exercise. If you can't do it right now, go use the archive later. It'll be archived right after the show. You can do it later tonight or tomorrow. Situate yourself, as I suggested, with the mirror or with a significant other. Light a candle, burn some incense or sage, smudge yourself. In fact, I would encourage everyone before the show to come to your altar space, if you have such a space in your home or outside. It's even better. Prepare the space. I'm going to talk about this too, so make a note. Ione, she's my manager. Give her a hand. One of the team. Anyone else wants to join? Thank you, Ione. Send me a line, and there's lots of jobs offered, because the less I have to do, the better. Because ideally, I just like to be broadcasting 24 hours a day. What do you say? Well, maybe not 24 hours, Tim. So, staying in your heart. Hopefully you're feeling that heart space. Allow any emotions, any feelings to come up. Just watch. With a friendly curiosity. I spoke about the Gurudev, the silent witness, the eternal soul self, Gurudev. Gurudev Name, we chanted this. Your witness, the eternal witness is witnessing this. Allow Gurudev to be your guide as you witness the emotions, whatever feelings, thoughts, fantasies, nightmares. Just let it all flow. All right? Because I've got 2 more songs at least, right, for this exercise. So keeping that gentle, soft gaze on your third eye point, or the third eye point of the person in front of you, which is the same, right? Whether you're looking at another person or in the mirror, it is the same. I want you to try both, actually, and see this for yourself. That you're looking at another you. Another you. You are me, and I am you, together forever and true. So I've got 4 songs now. Let's sing this one. You are me, and I am you, together forever and true. You are me, and I am you, together forever and true. And flip it. I am you, and you are me, together forever and free. Together forever, together forever, together forever and free. I am you, and you are me, together forever and free. Hands on the heart. I am you, and you are me. Smile. Together forever and free. And cry if you need to cry, if it feels like tears of joy, sorrow, whatever. You are me, and I am you, together forever and true. Tears come from another sphere. You are me, and I am you, together forever and true. Tears are cleansing. You are me, and I am you, together forever and true. Together forever, together forever, together forever and true. Hug yourself. Give yourself a big hug. I haven't yet started, but I'm very excited to offer combination hugging and laughter yoga sessions here in Quebec. What do you think? I think it's time. So anybody has any suggestions in the Montreal, Quebec area, just give me a call, ring, and I'll be there with bells on, all right? One of the best ways to deepen our experience of hugging, the art of hugging, sacred art, is to hug the self. Just wrap your arms around your torso, squeeze yourself gently, and breathe and feel that juicy hug. Give it to yourself. Yes. And relax and bring your hands back to your heart. So I've got 2 more songs. Maybe there'll be another one before we're done. The next one is one that I learned many years ago, back in the 80s, the late 80s. I was doing some work with Arnold Patent. Profound, one of my earliest teachers, profound teacher. Let's give him a hand, even if you don't know who he is. Arnold Patent. Woo! Yeah. Wow. It was through him that I heard this beautiful song. It goes like this. I'm going to leave it blank so you can insert your own name as you do this. Just maybe hear it through with me and then we can sing together. It goes like this. Dear, your name, dear, you say your name twice. Let me tell you how I feel. You have given me your treasures. I love you. Isn't that beautiful? Hands on your heart, gazing into your third eye point. Sing it with your own name. Dear, dear, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me your treasures. I love you. If you like now, let's all do this for the parents, right? For your parents. Start with your mother's name. So now insert your mother's name. Are you ready? Dear, dear, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me your treasures. I love you. Now insert your father's name. Dear, dear, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me your treasures. I love you. Of course, we go on. You can name your grandparents, your children, grandchildren. So maybe do 2 more. The next one you can pick any name, first name that comes to you. Dear, dear, Let me tell you how I feel. You have given me your treasures. I love you. And finally come back to your own name. And recognize that all these people are aspects of you. So sing it with your name again. Dear, dear, let me tell you how I feel. You have given me your treasures. I love you. I really do. I hit it. That's a pretty high note. So, as I said, there's one more song. As another one comes through. This one I'm going to play. It's one of my favorites from the 3HO. I've been sharing some of the music over the last since the first webcast from the Kundalini Yoga community, which I'm very good, somewhat good standing member. There is a code of ethics, and as I like to say, all rules are made to be broken. Do you agree? Yeah. What kind of holy royal mischief can I get into today? Anyway, this song I'm going to share with you is one of my very favorites. Powerful. Guru Singh. He is one of the originals. One of Yogi Bhajan's original students. He was a hippie, late 60s. Most of the original students joined with Yogi Bhajan were hippies out on the West Coast. He moved to Los Angeles after spending one winter in Toronto. Can you blame him? It wasn't about the weather, apparently. That's what he likes to say. He moved to Los Angeles in '69. Just before Woodstock, and it's interesting. So if you haven't seen the documentary, even if you have, check it out. There's a scene in the full length documentary. It's about 4 hours of pure bliss. There's a scene with a hippie sitting on the grass away from the concert area, teaching Kundalini Yoga, which means he must have been one of the very first students because it was '69, August. He was obviously from California, because that's where Yogi Bhajan was first stationed. And so Guru Singh, if he didn't join in '69, he probably joined soon after. He was a musician. This is why the music tradition is so beautiful in the 3HO, because a lot of the original students were hippies who loved to play guitar and get high. Yogi Bhajan came along and said, "Wait a second, how about we play music with mantras, these beautiful mantras, and get high without the LSD and marijuana?" And then I think it's a good idea. Right? Saved my life. Kundalini Yoga saved my life more than once. Okay. Here's the song. There's a lot of repetition. It goes like this. Again, relax your gaze, your eye gaze. feel, just sing along, you'll get this, I'll sing with you too.
I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. Hey, I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them. Love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them. How we love them. God bless the child.
That's Seal singing too. Come back to the original mantra. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. Joy to the world, peace
God bless the children, how I love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them, how we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth.
Dance. If you feel like dancing, move your body, move your hands, tandem, dance and chant at the same time. Smile.
Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them. God bless the child. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them. Peace on the sun, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them. Yes, we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them. How we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them. We love them with our hearts.
Let's hear it for Guru Singh. So gazing into your third eye point. Feel that joy, cultivate it. Cultivate joy, la joie de vivre, right now, right here, forevermore, blessed be. Now is it. This is it, okay, right now. All the times that I said this is it before, I was lying, okay? This is it. Feel the joy, feel the love, keep it. Do you feel it? Good, keep it. It's yours. It's a gift. And there's no price on this gift. It is a priceless gift. There's nothing you can do to earn it, okay? You do not have to earn this gift. It is yours. It is a gift from God, Goddess, Mother Earth, Father Sky. And all they ask in return is to share it. Just share it. Which is to enjoy it, to celebrate life now. What a gift, what a blessing. Organized religion really pulled the wool over our eyes, didn't they? Well, the greatest con job of all time. It can be summed up in one phrase, 2 words for me. Original sin. You know what I'm talking about? UFO Love is on the scene. Investigative journalist. Original sin. What does it say? It says, erroneously, I might add, original sin tells us that we are born from sin into sin. Whoa! Talk about hell and damnation. I'm saying we're born into sin and out of sin. Because they have to go together, right? If we're born into sin, that means we're born from sin. And nothing could be farther from the truth, all right? Hence this theme that comes up again and again in my work as a shaman, a facilitator, is flip it, okay? Flip it. What is the truth then? Truth is the exact opposite. The truth is we are born from grace into grace. Give it up. Yeah. The church doesn't like to hear this, right? The priests and the rabbis, the clergy, people don't like people like me saying this. In fact, people like me have been tortured, mutilated, and killed many times. I have been assassinated, tortured, and killed in every conceivable way. All right, I'm speaking from experience, you know. So, and I keep coming back for more. That's the thing. But you know, throughout history, people like me, perhaps some of you, have been tortured and executed for simply for speaking our truth, for saying things like what I'm saying right now, is that we are born from grace into grace, which means we're born from God into God. We are God. We are children of God. We're born, I could say the original story is really this. We are born from God, like Yeshua. We don't need a middleman, all right? That's what Yeshua was really trying to show us, to teach us, all the masters, that we are children of God. We are born from God, into godliness, goodliness. We are good. There are no bad thoughts, really. Do as you will and harm none. But, to sin, what does it mean? It's an archery term for me. To sin means to miss the mark, to miss the bullseye. Thus, we practice. Right? We said the other day in the previous webcast, you know, a master makes many mistakes. In archery, usually it takes many mistakes, right, before we get to that point of mastery, right? We can hit the target, bing, every time. And still, then what? Right? When you can hit the target every time with your bow and arrow, then what? Well, keep shooting. Maybe pick up a new craft, right? Once you've mastered archery, maybe you want to try something else, you know, and start missing again. In other words, to sin is no big deal. It's like, oh, the arrow missed the bullseye, so I've got to walk a little further to pick it up. Recock my bow. No pun intended. Well, it was intended, actually. Okay. Anyhow, I'm going to play some music. I'm going to try to turn it down. Hopefully, let me know, anyone who's listening, if this is going to work. I'm going to play one of my own recordings. I've played it already a few times. Here we go. Play it low so I can speak over it. Make joy your palace. Hopefully you're all feeling good. Those of you especially who followed my lead to do the mirror exercise, these beautiful mantras, you're feeling very joyous, peaceful. Send me some feedback. Well, to say that we're born from sin, well, maybe, I don't know. So apparently the Jewish people, according to Bonnie, were not given this con job. So I'm glad to hear that was, at least for her rabbi, but we know this from Catholicism. We're born from sin. In other words, we're taught sin, that we are sinners from birth, in a sense. So we must make amends. We must pray for our salvation, and so on. So we've come into this world tarnished. So it's ridiculous. And we can argue about this, but let's agree to disagree on a few things. That any organized religion is telling us that we're born from grace into grace. Even if they say that, it's kind of lip service, right? Because they're saying that, because they've also given us this code of rules of ethics that almost ensures that everybody is a sinner. Which includes thoughts, like adulterous thoughts is a sin. It's a sin to have even thoughts about adultery, let alone to carry it out. Or maybe it's just sinful to think about it. If you carry it out, it's okay. Do not covet thy neighbor's wife. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's different interpretations of what covet means. But, all of us have coveted a neighbor's wife or husband at one point or another. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give it up. Otherwise, you're just deceiving yourself, right? We can talk about perfection and high ideals. It's mind shit, right? Then we're entering what I like to call the mind field. Spoke about this in previous webcasts. The mind field. Anyhow, I introduced this webcast earlier today on Facebook as quoting Charles Dickens, who said at the beginning of A Tale of Two Cities that it was the best of times and the worst of times. I asked anyone, nobody responded much yet. What do you think Charles Dickens meant by that? What do you mean by that? It's a bit of a Zen koan. The best of times and the worst of times. Seems contradictory, doesn't it, on the surface? For me, he's describing the so-called world of duality. Yin and yang. Good, the bad, the ugly. Great movie. Still, we see too much negative news, right? If we look at the news at all, and I don't read newspapers or go to websites for CBC or NBC, PBS. I made up new names for some of these. So let's see what CBS stands for. Crap and bullshit. CBS, NBC. Let's see. Not because Christ said so. Yeshua's message has been completely, almost entirely bastardized and censored and encrypted and coded and misinterpreted over the years. You know what I'm saying? Here's an example of what saying. He was misquoted, and I believe is intentionally, by the pundits, the ruling class, the church, when they translated the Master's words as, "I am the way." I am the way. They interpreted that as Yeshua, the Lord, God. I was always confused about that because they talked about him as God, which is true in a sense, but they give him this pedestal, position of being the God and the Lord, our Savior. All this. With lines like, "I am the way." In other words, you have to follow me and do what I tell you, or you're damned to eternal hell and damnation. What I feel is, Ione says it's Poe. I agree, thank you, Poe. What I think Yeshua was really saying, what he said originally was this: add one little word, it changes the whole meaning. He said, I remember because I was there actually. My scriptures have been buried even longer than the Dead Sea Scrolls. And I'm just here now to reveal them to the world. Anyone who wants to listen, are you ready? Woo! You foe! Okay? The whole shebang. What the Master actually said was this. He said, I am is the way. You see how that changes everything? I am is the way. Add that one little tiny verb, is, to be, être, changes the whole meaning. I am is the way. Why is he saying that? It's obvious to me, and I know it because I'm his teacher. Saint Germain. You can look for yourself. If you don't believe me, do the research. Yeshua said himself, he said it many times, that Saint Germain is my greatest teacher. What did Saint Germain teach Yeshua? He taught him this. The I am presence is the way. Like the song. I'm going to play it again underneath this so you really get the hit. Okay? Low. I am that I am. I am is the way. Meaning, I am God. God, I am. Love, I am. I am source. Source is within me, not outside of me. I don't need a middleman. Thank you very much for your quaint, superstitious beliefs. I am a free being. I am sovereign. I am a king, a queen. Yes, Yeshua was referred to as the king of the Jews. Again, putting him up on a pedestal. He didn't want any of that. That's why I love The Life of Brian, Monty Python. They got it, right? Like Yeshua, Brian was saying, no. I think I need to do a little beatbox right here. No. I'm not your master. It's a poem, right? I'm your master just so far as to show you, to remind you that the master is within you. Gurudev, Namo. Gurudev, Namo. God is within you. I am is the way. Give it up. Prepare another mantra and listen to this.
There is one God and that's a fact. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them, love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them.
It makes me think of Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak is the Messiah for the Sikhs. Quite a few Sikhs. Punjab, other parts of India, Pakistan, and throughout the world. Guru Nanak is their Messiah. He's one of my inspirations, mentors. He came along in the 15th century and said the same thing. I am is the way. You don't need a middleman. Chant with me. Chant these beautiful mantras and know God directly inside your tiny heart.
I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am. Thank God I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. I am who I am, that is that. I am who you are looking back. You are who I am, can you imagine that? There is one God and that's a fact. I am joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, how we love them.
Open your arms to the sky, wide and high. Feel the heart energy expanding. The aura of your heart is like 1,000 times, at least 1,000 times bigger, more powerful than the aura of your brain. Are you aware of this? Can you feel it? The heart aura is tremendous. Embrace yourself. Don't forget yourself.
God bless the children, we love them. Joy to the world, joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them. Joy to the world, peace on the earth. God bless the children, 'cause we love them. God bless the children.
Amazing, isn't it? all these beautiful souls are leaving one after the other. David Bowie, Alan Rickman, the beautiful Glenn Frey from the Eagles passed away recently now. Joe Cocker. We really are in big transition time. This powerful alignment of planets now. Wow. This is rare. This is it. Okay. Children,
because we love them with our hearts.
Yeah, it's a nice encore. All this speak about the I Am presence, Saint Germain, Guru Nanak, Yeshua. So we think of this beautiful mantra and that Yogi Bhajan brought to us. God bless. Let's hear it for Yogi Bhajan. Woo! This mantra is in English. I've already shared it before. I'll share it again and again. God and me and God are one. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Sing along with it. God and me and God. God and me are one. God and me and God. God and me are one. God and me and God. God and me